go to this screen. Oh, thanks, son. Lighting is wonderful today. Go back. Oh, that's good. Give you audio. It should hopefully be working. Oh, hello, Wixie. I'm trying to find the right distance when I'm not getting completely blinded out by the light. How are you? How was your day? Yeah, I felt like it, and because I have time today, I thought, why not do that? If my controller would actually work, that'd be fun. Um, oh, controller does work. I'm just not smart sometimes. So yeah, I'm just gonna play a quick little randomizer. Because why not? Day was alright, busy, well busy always. At least it was alright. And well, you get a few days over Christmas. I know you don't have like a real big break from work, but you get a few days off, right? I hope so. Theo. What will this randomizer entail? This randomizes all the enemy souls, so every enemy can drop a random soul. I think the drop rate is still dependent on the soul itself and not the enemy's usual drop rate. All item locations are randomly generated. The 3 demon books, or 3 souls you need for the to access the true ending, is randomized as well. However, the randomizer works in such a way that I'm guaranteed to get these souls by just locations. Which worked every time except once, where I actually got soft locked and had to like hack in the proper soul, or the book rather. Also, this randomizer allows me to skip every cutscene, which is very lovely. And it fixes a few things. It first and foremost fixes the int stat, which in the original game was never used because of a coding error. So that actually does something now. And yeah, let's see we get through. Oh god. Just this a bit. So it's not too hard on my eyes. You get a few days off, thankfully. That's nice. Oh, I'd love to work on those Christmas days. And no one is here for the plot. It's just Steamy! Hello to you two. I hope you had an awesome day as well. Hope you celebrated your Mario Party victory. 40 minutes into the Banjo stream. Well, in that case, I'm sorry to distract you. Let's see what we get here. This is a weapon that's not supposed to be here. But this is a late game weapon. It's not a very good one. Sadly, but it is a late game weapon. Castle Map 2. I always get Castle Map 2 here for some reason. Seems to be hard-coded. Yeah, Stevie won Mario Party. Who won the other one? Actually, cannot remember. Day has been weird. I had to have a COVID test today. I thought it's been... Oh no. Well, I hope it's... Worst case scenario, it's just a bit of a cold. But my throat is hurting like the entire winter. And like I have a running nose the entire winter. So that's like normal for me. My sleep was good. Short, but good. There is no Yoshi. Okay, let's go into the underground reservoir first, because there are usually some good items down here. Ow. I love this seed. The seed gives me like the best souls at the very start of the game. Clone 1. Ah. I mean clone 3. Gonna get it soon because my stepdad is in healthcare. I was just hoping it would wait till after Christmas. Ah. That's annoying. Okay, huh. Sad this game doesn't have Sean. I forgot about Sean. Oh no. The Adventures of Sean. Yeah, so if this game keeps continuing giving me like the best late game stuff, I'm gonna turn this into a bit of a challenge run where I have to equip every new item I find. So that makes it interesting during late game, I suppose. It's like I did Wixie Pro. Oh great, I went here for an anti-venom. You really did Wixie proud. Woo! I love the speed up. Playing through this game without it is kind of a pain. Let's call my first. I kind of have this bad feeling this will be one of these seeds where I get like amazing weapons and stuff like that, and just not a single like armor to the very end. Also, the sword is terrible. Let's catch up. Mario Party's always fun. Speedrunning the game. That's not necessarily a speed run. Oh, Killer Mantle, that's good. Not useful, but good. Make this look easy. I haven't played any like last few weeks. Also, as I said, I got like one of the best late game weapons at the very beginning. That helps. But there was a time like last month where I played like one randomizer every like 2 or 3 days. So by now I do know this game. But okay, we're gonna turn this into a challenge because otherwise it's going to be boring as hell. So the challenge entails that I have to equip every new item I find, except for stuff that is required to progress. I think that makes it a bit more interesting. Broadsword, for example, the broadsword. It was nice of Maka to tell PK what to do. Okay. Yeah, I was about to... He texted me later as well. It's lovely. I love more people. More people for Mario Party is always a good thing. Because the game never gets old, he says now. It's a bit challenge. Yeah, I had seeds where it was like interesting was just playing it casually. But sometimes the game is just too nice. Never seen this game, but I heard a lot about it. It is, in my opinion, one of the best Castlevanias to get into the series. And one that has the most like replay value in general. So, I don't know how much you know about this game then, Steamy, but we play as this little fellow here named Soma Cruz in the year 2035. And during an eclipse, we just ended up in Dracula's castle. And now have to find the source of power to save us and our friend, the Shrine Maiden. This is the GBA. This is a GBA game. And this game specifically has a sequel on the DS as well. Looks very better than the N64 Castle. I mean, that's not hard, let's be honest. Do I not have the... How do I... Oh, that's the button. Oh, that's good. It was very popular. It is, in my opinion, it is like one of the best Castlevania games out there. Hey, we got the double jump. That's lovely. Could you not kill me, please? Oh, thank you. Screw you. Give me these graphics. I love pixel graphics. They just age wonderfully. Oh, come on. I know you can make this jump. There we go. Give me some tea. Okay. It's like the first Castlevania game set in the future. Oh, that's lovely. Just like the way you end up every time with like a different loadout at the end of the game makes it fun. And the randomizer makes it even more fun. Nope. I agree, Wixie. Polygons just don't age well if they're not done well. I mean, like even games like Twilight Princess, I think, look terrible. Like the original Wii version looks terrible today. That's a giant bat. That's nice. Though I really would have loved to get the... Oh wait, I have double jump. Ooh, what is this? Ninja suit. Well, it doesn't matter what it is, I have to equip it. No, I cannot get soft lock. They have a system in place that makes it so that is very unlikely. The only thing that happened to me once is I got locked out of the best ending, because Castlevania games typically have like 3 endings, or at least that one, and its successor. And yeah, so that's the only thing that happened to me, but I can fix that just by editing the game's memory in case that ever happens. Which isn't too hard to do. Because the software, the original hardware I use is very friendly towards like editing memory and stuff like that. For a console game out in the 2000s, some graphics on the Wii did not help graphically. They used like a lot of motion blur. I think the problem with the Wii is they tried to go for realism too much, and that just didn't work all the time. How fast can you complete this game? It depends on how lucky I get with the souls. The main question is how fast do I get the Black Panther soul? Because that allows me to zoom across the areas. But the last time I did it casually without challenge, however, I think was 2 hours and like 15 minutes. I'm not happy with the weapon selections we get. There's like also a nice thing about the randomizer, especially the challenge run, is it forces you to equip like different types of weapons, which you usually never like try out. Because you find like your weapon type you like and you just stuck with it throughout the game. So what's this guy's name? No, this guy's name is Soma Cruz. He's an American exchange student currently living in Japan with his friend slash girlfriend, the Shrine Maiden Mina, and we have to save both of them by exploring the castle. That's what I don't like about like broadswords. You have so much end lag on your attack animation. Kind of ruins the fluid playstyle. He looks like a professor. I mean, there are some later cutscenes where he has a portrait. Let me show you that. Which? That's a good one. Did they join a team? No, this is a single. you only play as Mina is at the entrance of the castle. Because she got knocked out. And that's why we need to explore it on our own. And also, Soma found out that he has the ability to absorb enemies of the souls of demons. So, you know, that certainly helps. There are 3 types of souls. There are the red souls, which is just a projectile you can usually hurl at enemies. The blue ones are like you have to press the button to keep them active, like the flying armor, which allows me to descend slower, and the yellow ones, which are just passive buffs. And yes, you level. It's a very JRPG, like a very RPG-like game. So you level up, your stats increase. You find equipment. As you see, weapons change the way you play, and armor helps with defensive stats, and you also get like passive bonuses from like some other equipment stuff. It's a very lovely game. You're just flying through this game literally. I mean, currently it's not too different from like a normal playthrough. I think the only thing that's different is I have the double jump already, which you shouldn't have. Let's upgrade. Weapons get weaker every time. I think this is the 3rd GBA Castlevania game they did. So this is like the most fleshed out one of all of them. The first one is terrible. And no one can convince me otherwise. And the second one they did for the GBA is actually one of my favorites. But not one I would recommend. When did they get a tear of blood? What? Sure. Yeah, the GBA has some very beautiful games. I love that console. I never owned it, but like just browsing through the library and playing them on original hardware is like always a blast. Ah, now we get a portrait. So this is Soma Cruz. What a lovely man. Yeah, I'm just gonna summarize it quickly so I don't have to sit through these cutscenes. So we met someone named Graham Jones, who claims to be a missionary, trying to find out the secrets of the castle, and who's totally not evil. Never. I miss Sean. To be fair, I did continue play a bit of the Fire Emblem ROM hack. Ooh, backdashing. This is useless, but I take it. Just to test out a bit, and I have to say the game is balanced very well towards the next 2 chapters. Are terribly balanced. He looked like a nice guy. You think so? I think he looked very suspicious. Yeah, he's just a nice missionary on his way to finding out the secrets of Dracula's castle. What could possibly go wrong? We have children that fight. Steamy, that's every Castlevania game. Every Castlevania game has like at least one underage person that fights a war. They're all committing war crimes. That's normal. Yeah, random fella. You just need to speak. Definitely not sussy at all. Yeah. Anyone in a random death castle? Must be a good guy. Yeah, totally a good guy. Yeah, I mean, 3 houses. How old is Lysithia? 15? I've only ever played 3 houses. Yeah, well, in that case, you know, there are underage people fighting a war, so, you know. That's just common. I'm trying to think of other examples. Aside from the, very obvious, like, I'm a 1,000-year-old dragon but look like 12 stereotype. Did I miss anything up here? I don't think so. but I mean the old ones. The character had children, right? Oh yeah, at least in 2 of them, Awakening and Fates, for the 3DS, characters could have children that you could recruit. But because time travel was involved, they're not really children at the moment they join you, so I don't know what that qualifies as. Ooh, milk. Dragons just age gracefully. They do. Oh yeah, and Fire Emblem 4 also has like a child generation, but again, time skip and they grow up, so it's not really children. I think for the most part, some of them might be. Oh, I should not have killed them. That was a bad idea. Yeah, Copper Blade. I love how my armor just gets progressively weaker. Also, I really would love to get the Black Panther soul. Ow. Stupid tiny devils. I also kind of want to go for map completion because I love map completion. Which is why I'm one of the few weird people that did the entire Metroid Dread map. Which serves no benefit whatsoever. I still did it. Just because I can. I wonder if castles in real life are this big. Probably not this big, but there are some pretty big ones. Like, not sure if you know, like, the famous German, fairy tale castle, Neuschwanstein. It's like one of the most stereotypical castles you can find out there. That one's pretty huge. I've been there. That's the big one. Oh god. But yeah, usually they aren't filled with skeletons and stuff like that, so. Did I get a red soul, by the way, somewhere along the lines? I don't know. Ah! Yeah, this feels very standard, to be honest. Because I have such bad weaponry. Oh. He did. I thought geographies are nothing beyond 3 suburbs in my state. Oh. Oh well. You don't need to know everything about the world. Hey, more milk. Woo! And a cream puff. So many healing items. There's also one thing, the randomizer kind of breaks the in-game shop a bit. So I will refrain from using it for anything aside from like health items. Ow. Thanks guys. Where do I actually go? Ow. Stupid bastard. I'm actually kind of happy with this weapon. Feels good to use. Just killing off every baddie. I mean, that's the point. That is the entire point of this one. If you want to win this game, you should do a randomizer and visit a shop. The thing why the shop and the randomizer can be broken is because you get late game weapons very early and you can sell them for a lot of gold, and the shop sometimes has like ridiculously good stuff in it. And if you're lucky, you have a seed where an enemy, like a zombie, can drop like a really good late game armor, and then you're just rich essentially. I don't even know what's the right way. Sounds like a perfect plan. Oh look, it's my clothes. The ones I already own. Hey, nothing pass. I mean, if we've learned anything during Dragon Quest, it's always about money, right, Steamy? Selling golden statues of people. That's how we do things. Alright, I think we need to go down here. Now sell them. Is this a mimic? No, it's just 2k gold. Sweet. Ow. Okay. Going to the casino. Exactly. Gambling your worries away. This weapon is good. Oh. Just a typical Nintendo family-friendly game. They only give you good... This will be horrible. Alright. Let's see how that goes. Please give me another weapon. The handgun is so bad. It is a funny weapon, but it's so bad. Oh cool, I got the high jump. Let's go. Time to fight your doppelganger. There isn't one in this game. Did that say do not equip this item? Did it? I don't think it did. Handgun. Handgun is so bad. Because it does 4 damage. And I think I might not equip it. Gameplay. Oh, werewolf. So yeah, we're going back to the old one because this is just painful. It is funny, but there's a better gun in the game that works. Because here's a fun, interesting thing about the handgun, which it doesn't state anywhere. It halves your attack stat. It just halves your attack stat. And there is someone that actually did a handgun only playthrough of this game, and it takes some of the bosses take like 10 minutes. So, you know, it's not. Okay, we would have gotten a new weapon here anyway. Another weaker one, great. I hate these ectoplasm enemies. The curse effect takes away all your MP. It's just annoying. It halves your attack stat because I don't know why. Maybe they just thought it's like a fun thing to do. Banjosaurus in the green suit now. Trying to remember where I need to go. Hey. Oh right, I can't slide yet. Did someone say Banjo? Oh, you're in the rod. Ah, got it. Hey, well actually a friendly person. That was Yoko, a member of the church and a descendant of one of the original vampire hunters. Hey, good morning, teacher. How are you? I'm doing good, thanks. I'm a bit annoyed by the light, because the sun really doesn't like me today, but that's fine. Alright, that's... Ow. Oh, for the first time ever, I can actually go here because I have the backdash already. Because there's only one item in here. And usually I get the backdash very light, so this is very comfortable for once. She said something about being in the library and I tried to read fast. Yeah, this is the study of the castle, so... Heck no. All you need to know is that Yoko is good. And this is our next boss. And you can only attack them through the shield. Why are people even in here? Well, she's a member of the church. Her grand, add some grands to that. Grandmother was a vampire hunter, and this is Dracula's castle, so, you know, kind of makes sense that she would be here. This dude, on the other hand, just got sucked in. His name is Hammer, and he's our shopkeeper. You know all the lore? Most of it, not everything. I get confused every now and then, because I also played through, like, the Lords of Shadow series, and that kind of retcons a lot of it. Though I have to say, some of the Lords of Shadow series lore I actually like more than the original. Makes it a bit more interesting, I think. I don't remember where I need to go now. Completed the study. I don't play this game for like 3 weeks and I already forgot like half the things I need to know. Like, need to know. Should know. Hammer time. I mean, he is a lovely fellow. Ow. I really hope the game gives me the Black Panther soul soon. The game is so much more fun when you can just zoom around the map. Ow. Rude. Stupid flea man. Yeah, so this high jump thingy here is also like one of the, I think, final souls you can get in the game normally. It's kind of fun having that one. Imagine if spiders had human heads. You know, there are all sorts of abominations in this castle. There's a very funny video out there about someone like ranking the Castlevania monsters based on like dateability. And I think that is a hilarious video. Getting my place somewhat in order. Good luck with that, T-Jack. Ow. I can't even fly. I'd be able to speak with the friendly spiders in normal time. Wixie, by any chance you know spider language? Because you sure make it sound like that's a thing. I'll find them. Oh. Ukabak. Great, I have to replace my good soul with a bad one. Look. I can make fire now. I was going to say spiders are scary, but I guess they would be friendly. Yeah, okay, I remember where to go. So normally down there where I just fought the boss, you would get the double jump. Which gives you access to this area now. Yeet. Oh, not these enemies. They are the worst. Come here. Yeah, so normally you're not supposed to be up here already, but I can just do it. Flame necklace. Yeah, spiders can stay from me away from me as well. Just if they want company, they should just all go to Wixie. I think this is an agreement we all can come to. Would you please go away? It's like the worst enemy in the game. Ow, I hate ghost dances. Look at them having fun dancing around while I have to do all the work. Now this is a good weapon. Sorry, Spider, my bedroom is not for rent. Exactly. Yeah. Can't just live there for free. Hey, potion. Stained glass. Stained glass is pretty. This game is pretty. So these are teleporters that carry us around the map. How does his head not hurt every time he smashes into the roof? I mean, it seems like he uses his shoulders to... unlike his arms to kind of... and his neck, which... thinking about it might be even worse. Let's go to Hammer real quick. Good morning, dear God. Okay. He has cream soda, which is good. I really hope he gets. Yeah, look, he has a silver gun for 77,000 gold. I guess some good stuff. Ice strats. Because he's a metal plate for protection. Wixie has a room. Yeah, Wixie has a room. I'll stay there. Potato pancake. Kind of sounds delicious, actually. You said no shop. It was just looking at I said I can use it for buying consumable items. And B, looking at it is fine. Also, I just bought a map. I just bought a map, that's it. Also, I make the rules. But yeah, Strats, how are you doing? I'm not taking a quick break. I'm not taking a break necessarily from Banjo. It's just I have like this. I've just set it for Thursday, so I don't know. Some arbitrary rule I made up about like the main game being played on Thursday. I don't love spiders as much as Wixie. Well, then they can stay with her as well, I think. Not bad, which Castlevania is this? This is Aria of Sorrow for the Game Boy Advance. One of the best, in my opinion. And one of the one that's aged the best. Ooh. Oh wait, I can get that. You can give me good armor. This is the one thing I find a bit of a shame. The sequel to this game on the DS by far hasn't aged as good. It's a very clunky game, sadly. Still fun. She has them all over her yard in summer. They both webs and she names them. Oh. Can't Charlie do something about the spiders in your house, Steamy? I mean, he already seems to be good at killing bugs. Why not spiders too? Where to actually... Oh, just go. In my house, but there was one on my car. Ooh. Allows you to buy goods at cheaper prices. Well, that's great, because I decided I won't buy any items aside from consumables. Zoom. Beetle from yesterday still freaks me out. I mean, at least they're dead now. So you know they no longer crawl around in your flat. Oh, I don't do any damage anymore. Oh wait, I have the funny jump. It wasn't dead at the time. Well, it is certainly now. Poor bug. Oh. Hello, bird lady. Oh. What do you give me? Golem. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Oh wait. Forgot my rules, I need to equip it. It's not good to bug the bugs. I mean, it's the cats that bug the bugs. Except for my cat, because she's just lazy. Doesn't do anything all day long. Thinks I'm a cat as well. Aww. Well, it's just this way to appreciate things. Yeah, Luna's just sleeping all day long. Okay, we meet our next person. So this man's name is Jay, and he has amnesia. And he's just in here, and has no idea who he is. What a lovely fellow. Nothing bad could ever befall him. When it rains, not to step on them. Oh, I know that's Steamy. Some similar problems too. Or just so many snails gather around. Why is that why his name is just a letter? Yeah, he can only remember that letter from his name. Okay, game. Well, that is actually good damage. Wow. I'm hit a little. It's like the only good thing about this weapon is range. Most others don't. Ooh, melon. The worst time when I was still living with my mum and I had my animals outside and to clean the air. It was like an army of worms. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. Why does nature have to be so beautiful and so disgusting at the same time? Should have just stuck to one. Nah, I'm not a big fan of bugs either. Oh, come on. Get through the gap. MP recovery increases. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Licking off their bodies. I mean, my fear of spiders has kind of gone away a bit after I had to, like, clean out a lot of them over the years, but I still hate them. Still disgusting. Oh. This is a very bad position to be in. Work has decided to stay open because of COVID. Have you ever seen a weevil before? The things that turn into moths. I have not actually. Oh, this is so cruel. I can't get that. This is like a million times better weapon. Oh, that's just rude. I don't have the slide move. Settings? I'm talking about Pokemon Vival, are you? I really would love to get a better weapon at this point. It's just painful. Oh, thank you. Oh wait, I already had that one. Do I get to equip duplicates? Do I get to choose if I want to equip a duplicate? There are these horrible small yellow worm things that just flick their heads and crawl up the wall. Oh wow. Ugh. I mean, the weapon is short-ranged as well. Nah, we stick with the spear. Our trusty old friend, the stick. Hey. It's the big golem. Oh, he's a big boy. Ow. Yeah, I'm happy I've never had to witness these things, Steamy. They sound disgusting. Oh, come on. That's mean 5 years. I don't think from excessive ice cream consumption your skin turns into stone. That's not how that works. Oh look, rotten meat. Good thing I came down here, that was absolutely worth it. It was absolutely not worth it. Oh look, more rotten meat. Still have myself staring at the ceiling. Oh. That's not stone. Oh, it was stone. It was a stone golem with some moss on it. Oh, new weapon. How do I have 2 of these? Oh, now you see that's a weapon I can work with. Hey. I've got many reruns in my time. Where might the slide move be? It's your doppelganger. Yeah, that's a late game weapon. That is... Problem with it only is that it has like a dark element on it, which means that some enemies take like significantly less damage. But I take it for the time being, because this last weapon was absolutely terrible. So here's an interesting thing, we might need to do the next area backwards actually, because I do not have the move to progress into it from the normal side, or from the way you would normally enter it. Which at least makes things a bit interesting. But you... Up here. I think we'll definitely have to do that actually. Unless we get lucky. Can this fellow... he can backdash. Like this. That's about it. You try the switch for a long time? Yes, I do, because I'm bad. I mean, I know that I fluttered too late. At least I watched the video. And I will probably try it before I stream on Thursday, just to make sure I'm not stuck there for another 10 minutes. Close enough. The character in the previous GBA game, he could dash all over the place. That was kind of fun. And back to terrible weapons we are. Maybe 60 isn't too bad. 60 is good enough. Oh look, a skeleton waiting. I very much take the Medusa's soul. That means we can cheese a boss fight later very, very nicely, and I love that. Whoop. Let's see. Ow. That looks like a fun item. Yeah, Medusa Head is a fun one, because it allows you to like just stay in mid-air for as long as you have it pressed. Ow. Could you... Let me kill this one first. Immune to petrification, that's completely useless. Also, I think I just got the worst weapon in the game, which is the stupid combat knife. Fun time. Not having any range. Whoop. Oh, there's a soul up there. This might be my long-awaited Black Panther. Dang it! So these random souls might very well be those we need for the true ending. Because they're hidden away in these kinds of pedestals as well. Fire's just reminding me of how hot it is. Oh right, summer. Or Australian summer. Well, I hope it's at least like a dry heat, and not like the most humid air that we usually get during summer. Where it's like 25 degrees, but it might as well be like 40. Okay, yeah, we have to enter the new area from the wrong side, essentially. It's humid. Oh no, this is terrible. Because normally you're supposed to slide through here, but I can't slide yet. Because apparently Soma needs a soul of a demon in order to be able to slide across the room. It's pretty warm up. I'll see that. Well, it's a good thing you at least have aircon. This is something we don't have the luxury of a lot over here. That's why it's I mean, technically speaking, every season is terrible. Summer it's too hot. Winter gets too cold. At least here. Spring I have to deal with allergies. And autumn is just muddy. Was this a smart way to go? This is such a stupid area to get to from the wrong side. Because it's such a long way to walk there. Spring and autumn are perfect. Again, allergies. So I cannot completely agree with your statement there, Strats. Ridiculous point. Woo! We have fans. Spring and autumn on the best. I don't know. I don't think it's a season that's best, I think it's just a day that can be best. Like a solid 20 to 21 degrees Celsius outside, slightly cloudy, with a slight breeze. Now that's a good day. Wait, I can't get that. Oh, I'm stupid. I could have gone through the slide thing. I have the bat. I forget it every single time that the bat allows me to do that. Ah. Oh well, now we're already here. I forget every time that the bat allows me to go through like these small areas. I like when it's windy and sunny. Yeah, exactly. It's just nice. Also, I love slightly cloudy because I'm very susceptible to sunburns. Like, extremely. I get sunburned so easily. Okay. Hi, Maka. Good morning. Oh. Well, I hope you're doing well. How do I get in here? Am I going the right way? I have no clue, actually. I think I might accidentally be heading into Clock Tower right now. Inner quarters, that's where we need to go. I do never get sunburned despite my British heritage. Hmm. Well, take it as a gift. Because I really do not like sunburn. Okay, what do we get? Lightning Doll. It's the Aussie blood in here. Hoover time. Oh wow, that's a good soul. Wow, never used that. Oh, just hoovering and whatnot. Okay, and enjoy the hoovering, Maka. Ooh, soul. Yeah, let's beat up some innocent maids, because why not? There's no Aussie blood in me. It wasn't that dozy kid though. Throw katanas. Student Witch. Releases a lethal cat. You know what? Sure. I love this. This is good. My next pet, Sean Hoover. I like the idea. That sounds fantastic. Okay, where do I actually need to go? Power of Wind or something. Hey, Sean Hoover sounds like a catchy name. I have to give you that. It really does. Please get a better weapon. Come on, come on. These enemies are terrible. I know it needs work. Power of Wind makes it sound like a fast a lot. But the concept's already not that bad. Come on. Stupid Kyoma demon. Ow. Trying to remember if there was anything at the end of this room actually. Oh yeah, there was. That's the teleport. Eat the cat. For a lethal cat, it does surprisingly little damage. I have to say, I'm disappointed. Would you fight mates in this game? Yes. There's also a mod where you fight as these enemies that are called Persephone. Which is absolutely insane. And also, because to stay on topic, their soul, if you equip it and use it, is literally you using a hoover to hoover up enemy HP. So, what comes back around? Oh, this is awful. Has been upgraded to Crime Fighting Maid. You have to use that. The problem is I don't know what enemy will have the Persephone soul. So we might be lucky and see it, or we might not be. And if not, I can just hack the game and show you guys anyways. So at this point, the only soul we actually need to progress is the one that allows us to dive underwater. We got everything else so far. Or not everything else, but we can navigate around without the need of anything additionally. Oh, it's just for a Kyoma demon. Sure. Sean the Legend. Sean Hoover, the crime-fighting maid. I love that. You should trademark it immediately. Can you hack the game to make the main character's name Sean Hoover? I mean, technically, it should work if it's just an entry in a database. I might, but I would need to find it first, and that might take a while. But if I don't finish that today, you've given me an idea for what I will do until next time. Because that is actually a great idea. Please have a weapon. Stevie has great ideas. Oh, finally. Oh, it's not even a good one, but at least I get range on that thing. Sometimes my brain works. I think it works most of the time. Hey, he's some teeth. It's just... Woo! Okay, let's heal up before I die to the third boss in the game. Which is, technically speaking, the first real boss of the game, because the other three bosses we fought so far will return as normal enemies. So this is the Headhunter. First boss to make sure you actually know what you're doing. Oh, the end lag on the weapon stat. There we go. This is trying to read Dragon Quest dialogue. I mean, in that case, it's more like that you're distracted. And you know I will give you all the important information afterwards. Ow. Alright, and number 3. Oh, that's poison. Poison in this game has the very fun effect of, I don't think it actually does damage to you, but it does half your attack. Could you just... Hey! Only Sarah could play a randomizer and know what to do and where to go. I have played this game a few times. Needles! She should have a Hoover. Closes mines in the air explosive fixed intervals. What does that do? Well, that's disappointing. Poison is an annoying concept in any RPG. In this one, it's okay. It only halves your attack, which is fine. In another Castlevania game, named Order of Ecclesia for the DS, it's the worst status effect ever. Because it takes away like 25% of your health, and halves your attack, and your magic attack. And it's just so painful. It's like the worst status ever. Oh yeah, by the way, for some... Oh, does this not work in this game? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it only works in the next one. In the sequel, Soma can sit on chairs. And there's even a soul that allows you to heal while sitting on chairs. Die. So much you've completed of the game. The map says 40%. Also, I don't know everything. Only about the games I played, because that is information that my brain somehow stores. Let's go down here. Ow. Koto. Koto? Oh, great. Back to no range. Let's go. The vials. That shows. Wait. Let's fight first, then read chat. Ow. Well, as the Sean Hoover shoots out eventually turn into evil killer moths. We can give him superpowers now. This mini for Dragon Quest. Apparently how much is completed. Yeah, again, because I played the game, and I kind of know what's still coming up. And the potential pain and suffering that comes with it. That's not the soul I wanted, but I take that. Because that soul essentially makes me into Jesus, because I can walk on water with it. Which I don't need, because I have this one. I should actually equip, because it is a soul that does something. Steamy, the computer gets to play the normal battles for you, and like some semi-bosses, like the stupid dragon that even I forgot was in the game. But you still have to fight the normal bosses. Oops. What was the breakable thing? There it is. Because, I mean, otherwise you might as well just, like, restream someone else playing it. Yeah. I don't think I've ever used the I always forget that the autoplay in Dragon Quest exists, even. Oh, that's a mimic. And that is the Gearbolg. Yeah, I can live with that. I need to learn better how to play bosses. Same strategies. I mean, to be fair, the strategy of buffing up hero's attack and attacking with hero it did work for me. You might need to look a bit further into the skill tree. Stuff like Falcon Slash, and you get another one later that's like, I think Quattro Slash you get later, are insanely good. And if you get your hands on them, they definitely make your life a lot easier. Yeah, let's go down and complete the cycle. Let's go to the worst area in the game. Not the worst area in the game, one of the ones I don't like. How do you know I'm not doing that? Huh. I wonder. No, stay away, cat. Ow. Just pretending I'm fighting the bosses, but we just used someone else's YouTube video. Now I need to see if there's a YouTube video out there with someone calling their hero the same as you do. And then we shall find out. Alright, where do I actually need to? So now the next big destination is everyone's favorite clock tower. Go down and left. Still sad about the gambling thing. It is very mean, to be fair. Because for me it was like the same thing the first time. I was like, oh wow, this is super lucky, and I hope I can keep all the tokens afterwards. And then you just can't, and it's just like sad and disappointing. Just one more reason to hate Booga, I suppose. I love the speed up button. All the time wasted. I mean, for the moment, it did serve as like, you know, a boost of morale, having that much luck. Actually going in a pretty good direction right now. Because I need to go down there. To the floating gardens we go. I can't drop kick yet. Ow. Stupid bad. I use that speed button whenever I play Final Fantasy Tactics. I can't drag on so much. See, I wish Dolphin had a speed up button so I can finally play Path of Radiance. But I refuse as long as enemy phases take like half an hour. Fun game. It's like a lot of older games have like a few pacing problems. Where a little speed up just helps a lot. Okay, so we're supposed to go up here now. Yeah, I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics. Then again, I'm looking forward to Triangle Strategy. Right, that releases sometime soonish, right? So I might actually get that one as well. Oh, come on. Can that chicken stop turning me into stone? That. Sure. Some battle phase and that game can take long. March, I think. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And Square Enix really needs better naming schemes for their games. They can't keep getting away with it. Beam Skeleton. I was trying to make my Among Us character look like a rooster. Oh yeah, you had the thing on your head. I was thinking for a while that I might actually take a post-it note, write down on it, and put it on my hat on camera during the Among Us session, just so I can be more one with my character. I still like the idea. Well, it makes me. Square Enix is their marketing department needs some new ideas. Money? Money. It was like one of the most confusing areas in the game, so I have no clue how well this will go. Ow. I'm keen for the new Final Fantasy when it gets released though. Is there a new Final Fantasy in the works? Like a 16. I did not have thought of that. Oh. Oh. Stupid chicken. Wait. They have more HP than I remember. Yeah, right, up to Final Fantasy 15 so far. That's what I know. Yeah, there's a couple of Final Fantasy games in the work. Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise. Interesting. Well then, we shall hope it is a good one. Because I don't even know what the reception of 15 was. It was considered like a good game or not. No clue. Oh, you have HP, alright. Excellent. Woo! And that's based around Garland, the original Final Fantasy boss. That sounds interesting. A game based around a boss from a previous game. I like the idea. That's a cool idea. So this area is a bit stupid because you can go backwards and forwards and it brings you to different places. Oh look, it's the second boss. Yeah, would you look at that? Just here for a casual rematch. Satan's... I think Satan's ring is good. Satan's ring is very good. We remake the other Final Fantasy games, but I'm not holding my breath. It's always caution with remakes. Okay, this is where I need to go. It's not where I want to be. Ow. Can you... Come on. Can't be that bad now, can I? Use a cream puff. I just can't get into the new ones. They remind me too much of TV shows. Oh, really? They did a read of the first Final Fantasy. The fanciest sprites. So the only few things I know about Final Fantasy is that 6 and 7 are like people's favorites. That 14 is an online game. And that 9 looks kind of fun, because it looks very traditional RPG-ish. And that 10 has that funny laughing scene. I very much do not that. Don't tell Wixie that I hate C7. That's fair enough. Not everyone can like the same games. Do I need to ban you? No, Wixie? No. No banning. No banning. Don't abuse your mod powers like Andrew does. Legion? Well, that's one of the best souls in the game, sure. Laser. No, Andrew. You're entitled to your opinion, even if you... I mean, Final Fantasy VII... like, from a today's perspective, I wouldn't play Final Fantasy VII, because it doesn't look good. Like, the original, obviously. I'm not talking about the remake, because I can't play that, because I don't have a PlayStation. It was the last one between 1 and 10 to play. Yeah, I think it also depends a lot on like when you played it. Like a lot of people have just nostalgia for the game, which is completely fine. But like nowadays, like FF7 just looks horrible. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Ow. We thought the Final Fantasy 4, 7. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about 10. I've seen a bit of 9, and that looks kind of fun as well. And I've heard good things about 6 as well. So, maybe a series to get into. There was one point where I nearly bought, I think it was 8, because it was on a Steam sale. And then like a friend of mine said that it wasn't good, so I didn't buy it. But now that I no longer listen to people's opinions, might need to give it a try. 8 deserves more attention than it gets. Yeah, there you go. Maybe I should try it. Maybe I should try 8. I think it's on... Isn't 8 on the Switch as well? I might get it on there. Because I love playing games on the Switch, it's just more comfortable for me. I believe it's on the Switch, I think so. I'd give it a shot. think 8 gets memed a lot. Well, you see, I think getting memed a lot actually is a good thing. Or at least I don't see it as a negative, specifically. 7 to 9 are on the Switch. Oh, nice. Even all of them on Switch. Perfect. Switch is the best console. Do we have everything here? Yeah, now I have everything here. Okay, cool. Let's try to find my way back. There aren't physical copies as well? Wow. Okay, that's a good place to be. Yeah, I love physical copies. I don't like downloading games. What have we done? Yes! Maybe a bit more or less. Actually, did I just go the wrong way? Because the last area doesn't count towards map completion, but that is just like a gauntlet of rooms, so... The more important part is we haven't found a single ancient book yet, and that kind of worries me. Hey, clock tower time. No. It's Graham Jones again. Yeah, so Yoko and someone else told us that he wants to, that Mr. Totally Not Evil wants to inherit Dracula's powers. And it turns out that Graham Jones was born on the exact day where Dracula died, so he, you know, kind of thinks he's Dracula now. I love the name Graham Jones just because it is so basic. You could be your dad. Really good. Soma doesn't have... Oh, we don't know who Soma's parents are, so, you know, might as well be. Oh, Medusa heads. It's fun time. Everybody loves Medusa heads. Everyone does. Hey, it's Yoko again. Yeah, he's in a rush to get to the throne, and now we need to go there and stop him. Maybe it's a doppelganger. I don't think there's a doppelganger in this game. There is kind of a doppelganger fight in the sequel to this game. And then a real doppelganger in the... in Symphony. What was that noise? Depending on what exactly you just saw, Yoko said hello. Which sounds very creepy sometimes. Oh, come on. You stupid bird ladies. Well, at least these harpies aren't as ugly as the one in 64, because that one was just looking horrific. Can I kill you through the wall? Is that a thing? Yes. Yeah, that's what it was. Sounded like a baby cry. Stupid birds. Oh, I agree, stupid bird. Oh, well, screw them. And that's why Clock Tower is everyone's favorite area, because you just get knocked around into spikes, and it's a very unfun time for everyone involved. And these yellow Medusa heads also turn you into stone. If they manage to hit you. Oh, this is very stupid right now. Get me out of here. Okay. Ooh. You know what? Die by laser. Perish. What happens if you're stone? You cannot move. You have to mash your buttons to get free again. And while you're petrified, you take, I think, 100% increased damage. Or it ignores your defenses or something like that. You take a lot more damage. So when Medusa heads, the yellow ones, turn you into stone, and you land in a spike pit, yeah, that's just like a very unpleasant time for everyone involved. No matter what game you're in. Again, I'm happy they don't exist in 64. It's like the only thing 64 has over the other games. It's like no Medusa heads. Okay, get me up here fast and get me in here. This will be interesting. I don't have a good defensive item. Let's see if we can manage this one, actually. I don't have healing items either. Uh-oh. It's time for death. Oh, yeah, pierce damage. The only good thing is I have a decent weapon. With range. I had one run where I had to do this with the combat knife. If this is the lowest ranged weapon in the game. That wasn't fun. Oh, this is laser move. This is looking bad. Yeah, that's death. This is one of the games where you fight him relatively early on. Okay, second phase. But he's a hard boss, like he really tests your limits. And considering he's the first boss that comes after the Headhunter, this is a good step up in difficulty. Also, I have a problem, I don't have the slide move, which makes this fight significantly harder. Because whenever he throws that, you can dash underneath him usually, or slide underneath him to get a lot of free hits in. I can only get like 2 in now. It's a shame. But he's having a good pattern right now, I love it. The worst attack he can do is like him dashing forward with the scythe and like going backwards. Because that's really hard to dodge. Oh, he's cooperative today. How lovely. Ow. Oh yeah, he can hit you and kill you after you win the fight. Which may or may have not happened to me in the past. That's usually the hardest boss in Castlevania games. Not really. He's a pretty hard boss usually. Oh, we are screwed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Time to box ourselves through here. Someone needs to draw Sarah as a Castlevania character. The thing is, there's so many Castlevania art styles. Like, which one would you go for? The newer ones have, like, kind of more of an anime aesthetic. Which I am actually kind of fond of. But this realistic look is also kind of cool. Yeah, this is just painful. This is just horrid. Time to become a pro boxer. I don't want to play with this weapon. This is no fun. This is the worst one. There are ones that do like a ton of damage at least. This one's just bad. But yeah, like in the newer games, death isn't really like the penultimate boss for most of them. In Dawn of Sorrow he is. Like in the sequel to this one, he's a very late boss. Where do I go from here, by the way? I am missing a very essential soul to access the next area. Which is weird. And which might forces me into doing something very stupid. I can't even access the TP room now. What? Oh, this is horrible. Wait, where am I going? Oh, yeah, just ignore all enemies now. It's like at this point I only fight stationary enemies. Watching Sorrow abuse Gobi. I had to. I have to bully Gobi. If I would have had a choice, I would have chosen not to, but I have to. Ow. Oh, we got a Claymore. You know what? Yes. I don't like the Claymore, but get me out of this mess. Yeah, so normally I'm supposed to go down here, but I need a soul for that. So I can't. Which puts me in a very awkward position right now. Because I need a soul that allows me to walk underwater. This is a weird seed. This is a weird one. Trying to use my brain power to see what I'm supposed to do. So there's one area, if we're lucky that one has exactly what I need. The problem is we need to go back into Clock Tower. Like we'll need to go back into Clock Tower later then to complete the map. Because we obviously don't have the TP unlocked. Oh, but we can go in from below. This might even not be a bad idea to go in from below, because there's stuff we could find. Yeah, so there are a few locations I can check now, which might hold what we need. But I just hope I'm not stuck. Or rather, I'm not really stuck because I can't. Because I can technically already enter the final area of the game, but that just sounds like a bad time. Shame. Yeah, again, I can't really get stuck, but entering the final area with my items currently, not too fun of a prospect right now, to be honest. Then again, I kind of enjoy not having to go into the water area right now, because it is bad. Good morning, Andrew. No, just... Well, you did wake up before noon, so that's good. No, I can access the final area, Steamy, but we're not near the final area yet. There's like the entire bottom part of the map still missing. So there are two things I can try now. Sorry I missed so much. How is it going? It is going well and weird. I never had the situation I'm currently in where I might need to skip an entire area. But other than that, we're getting through here rather fast. Wakey wakey accent bakey. Bacon. Great Wix, you made me hungry too. That's so rude. Let's go. Ow. Let's go through here. Oh no, I take 1 damage of fish. Whee! That's the soul we need. That's good. Murasama. Alright, we might need to go into the final area, actually, which will be a bit ridiculous. But there is still a chance I get the soul I need from below the clock tower. I've been thinking about cheesecake all day thanks to Mecca, and now I'm eating ice cream. Ice cream. Take care of everyone's health and well-being. Yes, letting us ice cream. I want ice cream. I really hope I get the stupid Black Panther Soul soon, because Black Panther Soul is so funny. Or fun to use, not funny. Wait, I'm not smart. If you cannot remember the taste of ice cream or cheesecake, Wixie, it's definitely time for you to enjoy life again. Got the house puzzle piece? What house puzzle piece? What? Wait, I can't remember. Which one do you mean? Let's go over here. Yeah. Okay, so the idea is we can enter the clock tower from below. And there are a few more item spots down there. I'm enjoying life, enjoy eating fruits and vegetables. I don't believe you. Don't be silly, mate. Was just being in the chat. I'm just happy to be around. Yeah. What about me? I'm sorry about playing Mario Party with me. Wixie, you would win anyways. You know that. You win Mario Party every time. Oh, that house, Jiggy. Yeah, after I finally realized, or Wixie told me what move I need to use. Which I think was the only one you didn't test back then. Just speed through here. Up we go. It's like one of the biggest detours I've ever taken in this game. It was so cool, I couldn't do it, I tried. Yeah, Steam, it was because I think I suggested some moves, and I think shooting eggs, which is the one thing you have to do, is the one thing you didn't try. Which, I mean, that's just based on my bad memory. that I didn't bring that one up. Oh, more claymores. Sweet. Yes, yes, please. Yes, please. Please. Good sword. Good weapon. Hey, I got the TP. Oh my god, I get to play the game again. It happened so fast. The fact that I couldn't make it last night was cool, as it meant you could get Steamy involved. Kuma recently getting into it. Play with online people. Yeah. I think, like, playing the game in different combinations of people is, like, always fun. Get down here, you stupid bird lady. Perish. Okay, trying to remember things. Need more games that allows more people to play. Yeah, they should add like a 6-player mode to Mario Party. Oh yeah, the thing about like entering the clock tower from below, I think I may have been lying. Unless I can cheese my way down here. Nope, I can't. Okay, cool. We have to enter the final area of the game, which will completely destroy me, most likely. I had never had that happen. That's so interesting. Because we're technically speaking now missing out on a lot of areas with a lot of XP in them. And I have to get adjusted to very strong enemies very quickly. Alright, what happened? Should not manage to be fair. Then I will be a true banjo master. I'm scared of Tui. Yeah, Jackbox soon. I'm looking forward to that. Very much. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find a good time to play together. Depending on how hard the enemies hit, I might re-equip better defensive items. Because this is a very unusual situation. Okay. That's scared for me. Up we go! Ah, darn it. Do I have healing items? Bit. Yeah, I will equip my best defensive items we have. Because otherwise I won't get through here. 70. I think that's the best thing I have. Bloody tear. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is very uncomfortable. Okay, at least I get levels fast. You guys converting me to multiplayer games, I'm scared. Don't need to be scared, it's fun, isn't it? melon and a tea. Oh, Fortnite. Oh, Fortnite. Ow. Oh, I just say 80 damage. And the worst part is I know there's an item behind him. Oh, darn it. This is the worst situation I ever found myself in with this game. Any rando? Do I have a Elemental? That doesn't kill him. Is it this? Please, please, please. Yes! Okay, we got this. We got the soul I need. Okay, now I just need to get back out of here alive. Oh, that was the worst possible location this thing could have been at. Okay, there we go. Whew. Yeah, I think I could not have made it if it was like any further into the top floor. Like as I said, we're missing like 4 enemies worth of experience, and level in this game actually does make a huge difference. Steamy, yes, every weird sound you hear is usually enemies screaming for their life. That is. I mean, this is considered a somewhat horror game. Here's the room with the mirror. What's reflection? Yeah, there is an enemy that hides inside mirrors that can appear. We have to lure him out. Okay, Mr. Hammer. Please tell me you have something good. I do not approve of your inventory. I really don't. Melon costs a lot, so I'm gonna assume it does a lot for me. Oh no, mirrors. You're not afraid of mirrors, are you, Steamy? Ow. Creeper! Mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? I was questioning myself what I was doing, but now I remember what I'm supposed to do. And I'm going the right way. Tootie! Tootie is great. Oops. Woo! Okay. I hope everyone's excited for the underwater area. I'm afraid of mirrors. I'm addicted to horror movies, and there's... Oh. Yeah, mirrors in horror movies aren't a good thing. I haven't watched any horror movies, but that's as much as I know. Let's get this school soul, and on we go. Look, this is a lovely enemy. I think this one is a lovely one. Please. Get a hookshot. Water. Yeah, at least you can stay underwater indefinitely. There is no sonic timer in here. What in the world is that skull? That's a man-eater. Just told you that. Love my horror movies. I really don't. Considering how good armor I have, I'm still curious why they do so much damage to me. Sonic Timer's nightmare music. It is. But that's why it's not here. Can I slide? Can't slide, okay. This means I can actually go down here. You look at them. Yeah, you know, it's a game inspired by horror and all of that stuff, so can expect some like very bad looking enemies. Some creepy areas. Some me being bad and getting cursed. But the most easy to avoid enemy. That dude was naked. Well, that is a Cagnazzo. Yes, they are. They're demons from hell. And the Lukubucks. Giant worm. Death by. God damn it. I think I can go down here. We have already seen a lot of female looking enemies as well, but sadly Andrew, you missed all of them. Millicent? Well, Millicent is interesting because it can petrify enemies, which probably won't work on any of these. Oh, no reporting. This game has an H rating of 12, I think. Yeah. I think I'm going the stupid path, whatever. Oh! Look, cool, thanks for the ride, mate. Aw, he's sad. Well, we will see some succubi later as well, so don't you worry. I don't like this area. This area is terrible. I mean, it's an underwater area, what do you expect? Oh. Ah, there we go, cursed. See, instead of 27, I do 23, I do 7 damage. Let's go. Oh, it actually worked. I actually got turned an enemy to stone. Cool. Yeah, there you can see, once an enemy is turned into stone, they take significantly more damage. As would I in that situation. Oh look, it's the third boss of the game. Would you look at that? You always meet twice in life. Oh gosh. Why? Andrew's just a very special person. Oh. Oh god, plans. They're all over the place. This is my favorite room of the game, because it just has a single dead fish in it. Which makes this room very fun. Whee! Should not be there. It was a killer fish, and it's dead. Yeah, I mean somewhat dead. I mean it just lies there on its back, not being able to do anything because it's out of the water. It's kind of a nasty, kind of a mean room towards that fish. Come on, hit me. Ow. Good. This enemy's terrible. Come on, hit me. These enemies will always guard unless they attack, so that's why they're a bit to deal with. Ow. This sword isn't really that good when it doesn't turn enemies into stone. That magic Castlevania just so you good know what you're doing. I mean, it's both things. It is a generally Castlevania games can be more fast paced. But yeah, it depends on how you play them as well. Because you can certainly rush through them. It has a leveling system, so if you get stuck, grinding up is a way to progress. If that ever needs to be the case. Yeah. I never thought of Castlevania games as like slow games. Ow. Rude. I really need like a... I need to go back to my Legion. Die. Yeah, that's where the slow pacing comes into play, when you get to fight fish bones. Yeah. I would have loved to already have like a certain ability that allows me to like zoom very fast, which obviously in the game you only get very late, comparatively. Oh, we went the wrong way! Oh, darn it. Oh no, I should have 3 times. Okay. Let's heal up. Stupid Uga bug. God, I'm gonna be so happy once I'm out of this area. This is like, in my opinion, by far the worst one. And it's not even close. Grabbing a tea and moving to my PC, get rid of the delay. Alright. Enjoy your tea, Mr. Geeky. Oh, I'm so bad. Okay. Let's actually get the rest of this map completion. Because I don't even know why. Actually, I don't know why. Wait, let's get that later. Screw it. Let's get that later. I don't feel like going through that again. There's a much easier way to get there anyway, so screw this. Ooh. Well, isn't it lovely of them dropping an uncursed potion? Yeah, the items the enemies also hold are also randomized, so that also plays into that. Oh, I didn't do any damage to that thing. Well, so much for my Legion. What does this do? Okay. Oh, that does damage. Everything that does damage at this point is a good thing. No, let me through, please. Slimes. Okay. Don't you just love a room full of yellow Medusa heads? With, like, in the center, one of the strongest enemies spawning in every now and then. I think that's lovely. Very, very lovely. Okay, let's go up here first, yeah. Look, it's evil trees, but actually hit me for some reason. Oh. Not good at dodging. Yeah. Get away from... Oh, this isn't even where I wanted to be. Well, I guess that's where we are now. Up we go. Oh, finally! We got an ancient book. That took forever. Okay. A man-like figure molded out of soil. Okay. Gonna find a soul that corresponds to that. Or rather, soul of an enemy whose description corresponds to that. Well, not that one. I can get that through the wall. I know I can. Give me. Big golem. What do the Ancients book do? So in order to unlock the true ending, what you need to do is you need to defeat the final but not final boss, while having the souls equipped that the 3 ancient books talk of. So we found the third one, which is a yellow one, so that describes a yellow soul we need to have equipped. While there are obviously then a red and a blue one as well. And in a normal playthrough, these 3 souls would be... this enemy has internal HP. All rock suit. Which somehow is worse than Death's Robe. Well, in the original one, it would be a fire demon, a succubus, and a... what's the third one? And the giant bat. And the giant bat you get through story progression anyways. And now we have to kind of guess a bit. How? And now we're going to enter a secret area where we need the devil for, or the devil's soul rather. Let me just quickly. I'm gonna save status before I have to farm for internally. No, not here currently. I can get through here, I know it. Come on, game. And that's why I just loaded real quick, so I can get more space. There we go. Yeah, you need one of the 4 souls that give you the ability to rush through stuff. And that's one of them. And now we can go back to whatever we had before. I think the Schooler. I think we need Schooler for that one even. Just wait a tiny second. Alright. Let's go into the Forbidden Area, which is a secret area that normally houses one of the... not the one of the best weapons, the best weapon in the game. Which I think is pretty cool. So let's see if we get something good out of here, or not. We might just get scammed. Ooh, tasty meat. Dracula's Tunic. I'm gonna equip that. Yeah. And this area connects to the study as well. So we're here again. So I can grab my $1,000. Save real quick. And let's go back. I hate gargoyles. Such an annoying enemy type. Oh look, that's an enemy Andrew would like. sure of that one. Oh, let's go there. Ow. They have so much HP. He's missing out for this lady. Yeah, he is. I mean, there are these tree ladies here as well. So this really is the franchise for him. Woo. Come on. Come on. So normally back here, behind this secret wall, you normally find the strongest weapon in the game, and we instead get a golem. Which, A, we already have, and B, isn't even that good. So, I feel scammed. But yeah, since weapons that normally lie around on the overworld can also be randomized into being an enemy drop, there are some weapons you will just never see on a randomizer run. Zombie officer. Which again makes it more interesting, I think. Money. Mud. Stream, but I do have to go to sleep, prepare for work tomorrow. I love the rest of the stream. Awesome day, catch up. Wixie, thank you very much for staying around. I'm not even sure I will finish this today because I'm getting very hungry actually. And I'm getting through this slower than expected. But yeah, thanks for being around and have a lovely night and a lovely day tomorrow. And I'll see you soon. At least gonna complete the Forbidden Area. Ow. Get down here. Alright. So this chest is evil because it has like 1,000,000 enemies in it. Ow. So rude. Yep. Well, that secret area wasn't even worth it. Wow. Thanks, game. So rude. Yeah, that's a shame. Usually the secret area had at least like 1 or 2 good things. Then again, I guess a full heal potion is decent enough. I'm trying to think what I still need to do. Because the map might say 70%, but I think it's a bit long way of finishing this. So I kept disappearing, doing housework. All good, Maka. All good. Very much appreciate you still lurking. Come on. There we go. It's a terrible space to fight them in. Hello, love the high jump. High jump is fun. Oh. Darn it. Look, Andrew, it's your favorite enemy. There you go. I thought you might like this one. That's someone that's easy to make happy. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we need to do the rest of the underwater area. Whatever comes after that. Arena. Cemetery. Rest of Clock Tower, Castle Top. Secret area. Yeah, I think I'm gonna split this into a second stream. Because it's probably gonna take me another hour or so at least. And I need food. I'm very hungry. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. It's like 1 PM. It's good. Gonna save right here. Wait, that's OBS. That's the game. And then next time we'll be looking for the remaining demon books and complete the rest of the map and finish this randomizer. No idea when I'm able to do that, but I hope soon. Maybe. Yeah, I have no idea. I'll keep it spontaneous. Alright. No 24-hour stream. I won't eat on stream. And also I need to do work today. There's actual things I need to do. No, not going to happen. Not anytime soon, at least. Maybe at one day in the future. Alright. Thank you all very much for being around. I will see you probably on Thursday for Banjo. Saving Christmas from Grunty. Have a lovely day, you two. Not sure if Steamy already fell asleep, but if you're still lurking, good night to you too. And thank you all for being here, and I see you soon. Goodbye. And let's